Alright. Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome back to Night in the Woods. So,
do we still have the tooth?
How do we check our inventory?
Our notebook.
Oh. Yes.
Okay, good. Because I know that you had cut our last session short.
Watch the... Not short, it was like 40 minutes.
Sorry.
Well, the last episode was
okay,
like
hey,
40 minutes.
Let's look at the bookshelf. Or the birds
No, we
up.
already did, remember?
Oh.
Yeah, we already...
Oh, he moved the boxes down there. Alright. Hey, Mom. Wait, isn't this the same dialogue from the previous day?
No, her face is different. This is a new day. The boxes were also moved.
You...
I don't know.
Let's do you okay.
Okay.
You okay? Sure, honey. You're lying. So, honey, do you feel like talking about school yet? Let's do okay. Let's talk about it. Okay. So what's the story? I just felt like it wasn't where I should be. Where you should be? What does that even mean? Never mind. Let's talk about this later. Any idea when you might want to do that? Because, honey, I'm all ears. I really am dying to find out why you decided to up and abandon all the plans we made as a family. Geez, Mom. Where's this coming from? You know you're the first Borowski to go to college. Yeah, Mom, I know. I only heard that since I was like 6. Well, honey, we've been planning for it since you were born. Spent a good 18 years. And got into all kinds of trouble. Just for you to decide it wasn't where you should be. Are you like having one of your mood swings again? Like I'm the moody one in this house. You are the moody one in this house. Well, enjoy this house while we still have it. What? What's happening to the house? Maybe it just isn't where we should be. Mom, this isn't funny. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Why start now? Go off and do whatever it is you do. You know what? Maybe if I'd had more examples of, you know, getting out and making something of myself. No. No. You do not get to. Maybe you wanted me to get out of here because you never got around to doing it yourself. Maybe I'm just the most recent failure in the line of failures that is our family. I'm leaving now.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about, like, our experiences with this exact thing?
What do you mean?
For a moment before we go anywhere and do anything?
I mean, most of my relatives have gone to college.
Yeah, it's not that so much. It's just, like, the constant parental disapproval of, like, your life choices and, like, where you are in the universe and stuff like that.
I was going to be a hotshot scientist, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll pursue my dream and be an artist.
Your parents were supportive for all of maybe a year and a half of that.
Well, part of that was they were pressuring me, hey, Michelle, you should try to get a boyfriend and learn to get out more. And
yeah, and then you got a boyfriend and they weren't happy with that decision either.
Well, that boyfriend was you.
Yes.
But
like, this is a very real thing for, I would say, both of us.
I mean, her pressure too is she was from what I would assume to be more recent immigrant family, or who knows how far back they had come. At least since her grandfather's generation. But I mean, for a lot of these small town kids, I mean, maybe in past generations, no one had ever gone to college, and suddenly with state schools and such, they became slightly more affordable, but not quite. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess I'm just so used to the whole, like...
Well, now it's like, anticipated. You know, like back in the 70s and the 80s, people could care less if you had a formal education.
Yeah. But now you
it's like mandatory.
have to have it. Yeah. And
even then, it doesn't get you somewhere much of the time.
Yeah. I mean...
Now that's part of why you're a YouTuber.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so let's do personal story time before we go too much further. Are you
sure you don't want to go out onto the street?
Let's go outside so we have some music or something.
So long as you don't talk with anyone or a cutscene occurs, which are very rare.
Yeah.
Things should be okay.
Okay. I'm gonna stand on this tree. I like this tree.
The squirrel wants to join you.
Where do we stand? Right here? Right here. Okay, so I guess story time for us. So we're a little bit older than May. I'm 26. Shell's also 26. I'm gonna be 27 in 6 months. 6 months from like a week from now. And both of us have graduated college at this point, so we didn't drop out, but we both went to school for art. So we were both in the same illustration program.
It was
that's where we met. It was good fun.
Definitely a goal of mine since at least the very end of high school to I was originally wanted to be a zoologist or some kind of biologist, environmental scientist, and then I realized, you know what? My true passion was watching films, playing video games, and it was my ideal job, at least in my mind's eye, to eventually take part in creating characters, creatures, costume design, you name it, potentially for, future films, because they're what inspired me. And what were your reasons for going to school for art?
Originally I wanted to be a webcomic artist, of all things. That failed pretty fast when I realized I just couldn't keep to a schedule, which is hilarious because now
you keep to a very strict one.
Yeah,
but it stretches out in various places.
I think part of it is also like I've grown a lot as a person since then, but like kind of in the intervening years, my parents were definitely very supportive of what I did, but it was very obvious that they weren't. Sort of like they brought me to the college that we went to as like an idea, and I loved it, and they thought it was a joke. Like they honestly did not expect me to like the college that we checked out. It's the only place I applied to, whatever.
I mean, and that college was local for me, so my parents were sort of relieved in a way that I wasn't going too far away.
Yeah, whereas my parents, like, admitted to me later, they were actually kind of surprised by the fact that I went to this college, because it was a tech college with a decent art program, all things considered.
I mean, in reality, much of the money went to the engineering students. I was so sad when Lucasfilm had come to the school to talk about their internships and stuff, and a ton of art students, and I went down there, and in their pamphlets, they had things for concept artists and design, but guess what? The internships were for Singaporeans. They weren't for kids from the United States. And so they were like, oh, well, the internships that we're really peddling here is to the software engineers. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but so, like, my parents were pretty supportive, but there was definitely always kind of that feeling of, like, you probably could have chosen better than this. These guys still working? No, they're still working.
Well, at least they're wearing safety gear.
Yep.
They have those safety glasses on.
And so there was always the constant pressure of getting internships and jobs and stuff like that. Even though I managed to actually do better than pretty much all of our peers right from the get-go, for the most part. I think.
But then they were.
Well, yeah, I hated it, but like I had an internship sophomore year, which I think nobody else from our program ever managed to do. And to be fair, it sucked and was not in the field that I was going into.
You were modeling brains, I believe.
Yeah, I was doing 3D models of brains, of all things, which was fun, but also...
Actually, you staying in town was what finally prompted me to get my driver's license.
Yeah?
Sort of weird things. I suppose I always felt like I was the perpetual child.
But so, like, beyond that, my parents were still very much like, you know, kind of waiting for me to grow up and, you know, not get on with life, but like, maybe be more responsible with my future, find a different job. You know, it was not uncommon for my parents to be like, well, you know, there are plenty of people that get jobs not in their major and stuff like that, and the major is just kind of a certificate
or they
of hard
go back
work
to
or
school
whatever.
with a completely different major. And I know that I was being pressured to go back into nursing or a medical field for a while, and I thought, you know what? I see so many people going back to that as a backup as opposed to it being their true passion. And if people really love medicine and want to help people, then it's great. But if it is just a fallback, and I mean, this can go with teaching too, I just feel bad for the people that... These are supposed to be professions that you're really, really enthusiastic about. You want to help children, you want to help the sick and injured.
Yeah.
But if it's just something to make money, then...
I don't know, Shell, I'm trying to stay on topic with the, like, parental disapproval thing as opposed to
Sorry,
the
but
harsh
that's part of
realities
it.
older life.
They were trying to force me into it.
It's true. That is true. But, like, my mother was trying to get me into, like, PHP classes, and my dad was trying to pull connections at MIT, where he works, to have me as, like, a junior web designer, because I've got, you know, some coding skills and stuff like that. And meanwhile, I'm working on this, like, YouTube thing. My mom... Even up to, like, 10,000 subscribers, which was, like, late 2015.
But still, you weren't making money.
No, I wasn't
at
making
that
money,
point.
but my mother's like, all right, so when are you gonna grow up and quit this? And pretty much this interaction that we just had with Mae's mother is just like, I've had that, and it's weird, and it's uncomfortable, and I don't like it.
That was me for about 2 years when we were long distance after college.
Yeah, I mean, 2 years when we were long distance, when I had something to work on, but it was ugh. This game is too close to life and I don't like it. Anyway, that's enough backstory for now. We can probably talk
Also,
about it
it looks
more.
like it's finally Halloween. People have the
Yeah.
cutouts in their windows and the jack-o'-lanterns on their stoops.
Which means stuff might finally happen, maybe.
Whoa, decorations! Girl, you can't mess around on Halloween. Jeez. Want to hear a new poem? Sure. Bats and moon, against the gloom, the night is black, I made a snack. Cool. I microwaved pizza I'd saved. Though pizza cold is breakfast gold. That's so true. It really happened. Big Halloween fan here. Yeah, me too, obviously. You going to Harfest? Nah, staying here for the trick-or-treaters. You are a saint. Harfest is dumb. Really? I love it. I mean, are you 8 years old? No, I'm not. Okay, so that's it for her for now.
I like it when I like walk past the squirrels and they freak out.
I mean, remember when they would jump out of the trash cans at our college?
Yeah.
And they go, wah!
Yeah.
Run the other direction.
Don't touch my pumpkin.
And the professor isn't on top of the,
No, it's every other day.
Yeah.
These days have been stretching on a little bit because there's been stuff happening constantly.
And the squirrels have acorns now. So cute.
Did they not have acorns earlier?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Hey, can we go see the statue? Or, well,
sure.
though it looks like you might have to get on the power line. Oh, you have to do the bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember.
There we go.
It takes a little bit of effort to get back up here.
Doesn't look like they have anything to say.
Yeah.
At least regarding him.
This has always been the case, from my experience, that she only has something new to say the first time you, like, encounter an inanimate object.
Someone put a jack-o'-lantern that high? Acorn! Whee!
I like kicking stuff around in these games. If you have, like, a physics object, I will go out of my way to, like, kick it around and do stuff with it. But yes, it's actually kind of weird now that I'm a professional YouTuber and can sustain myself doing this, how positive my mother is about the experience, because for the longest time she was the biggest proponent to me quitting out of anybody.
Oh, I know. My parents had been wanting me to break up with you for a while. And it wasn't until you saw some kind of measure of success they were like, oh yeah, actually he's a nice guy. I'm like, I mean, we've been engaged for a couple years,
Wanderbots
too.
never forgets.
Huh? Wanderbots never forgets what?
Hello.
Oh, this is interesting. Where is everybody? What? Oh my god. We used to do that. Awesome! Well, you go easy on my street. Deal. Wait, so she could actually hear him, but we can't? And it was clearly something about vandalism. Because she was asking him to go easy on their street.
Yeah, it could be egging, could be toilet papering.
I never understood that.
No.
What a waste of resources.
My town kind of cracked down on it because somebody egged a teacher's car. But the teacher is gone for a while, so all the egg, like, fused with the car and stripped all the paint off.
Oh, ew. It was like
Yeah.
an enzyme, like, reaction. I forget what it is. But yeah, it's like that with pine sap, too. You have to be careful with it. Oh, the church. Why don't we see if Bruce is around, or if he was moved into the library. Or basement. Oh, she's standing there, or sitting. Howdy. You waiting for someone? Well, I think I'm being stood up. A date? Not the kind you mean. Honestly, a big part of my job. Is someone calling? Me heading out. Oh, sorry. I was reading that.
Someone calling, me heading out.
Me heading out, and them not showing up. You were meeting with them at the statue of Saint Ribello. Yeah, the fire-breathing guy who, like, ate people. That's a bit of an oversimplification. But yeah, basically. Cool guy to have a statue of. Outside the church, I mean. Well, I didn't put it here. But, can't we learn something from Saint Ribello? Breathe fire! Sure. This statue is part of our Encourage Criminal Acts outreach. It's working! How's the situation? The situation? With Bruce and stuff. We wait and see. And pray. So, is there a Saint Ribello that breathes fire? Or is he just the fictional character?
Fictional character,
like,
probably.
From that
It
game?
might be referential to something, but we'll see.
You gonna go to Harfest tonight?
Dunno. Maybe. Keep to myself.
You should say hi if you're there. I'll be there.
Alright. Well, we'll see if we'll see, I suppose.
All right. Oh, these are kids we haven't seen before. Hey! Hello?
Hey.
Hey!
Traveler from distant lands, you have journeyed far, and it has brought you here to us.
Actually, I walked like 15 minutes from my house.
Walker far from home. We will tell you of your future, but first be truthful. Tell us, which of these have you seen? A shipwreck? A ghost on a hill? An arrow loosed?
Loosed? Really? You're all like 14-year-old goths. Why am I answering this? Okay, so...
We've definitely seen the shipwreck.
Well, the shipwreck was the old playground. The ghost... I mean, on the hill? What would that be? And I don't really know about the arrow. Do you want to just say the shipwreck?
Yeah.
The shipwreck. On my way into town. In the playground, this old ship. How did you...
You have answered well. We will peer into your future and give you what help we can in the coming dark.
All right, go for it.
Tell us first, what is God in this place?
Wow,
Is it caring but absent? Uncaring but distant? Vicious and roaming?
Can we go with nice and helpful? Okay, fine. So let's see. Caring and absent, uncaring and what was it?
Caring and absent, uncaring and distant, vicious and roaming.
Vicious and roaming. Well, vicious and roaming would be like the beasts. But that's not what God is, at least from what we've seen from the people in town. So, from our interactions with B and the pastor, is he uncaring and distant or caring but absent? I would say caring but absent or...
Okay, sure.
Caring and absent.
True enough. She works still, in hopes it will return.
She? She who?
We see something in your future. We know. We know. We know.
Okay already, jeez.
If the sky is empty, is it enough to be a good watcher?
That's more a question than a fortune, guys. Let's try something easier. What am I going to have for dinner tonight?
Don't know. Don't care. I want tacos. We'll have them soon. We'll all have tacos soon.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get going.
Stop. Do you see the mystical symbol etched upon this sacred rock?
Okay, so there's the pentagram you guys drew, or the spooky pentagram you teens drew.
Let's keep humoring them.
The pentagram you guys drew?
Yes, good.
Okay.
It is the first of 3. Find it thrice, and it shall find you in the dark.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna head out. You guys are adorable. And weird, but the fun kind of weird.
This is serious. Like, we're not kidding. We don't care or anything. But like, dude.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. For pentagrams and whatnot.
Cool.
You broke your speaking order.
No. We're just going backwards now. Are you freaking out yet?
See ya, weird goth teens.
You're not gonna narc on us to the pastor, right? For being out here.
Nah.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay, what, you drew them? 3 weird teens I met. Oh, he probably has those lengthened earlobes or something. Or are those tufts?
Who are we talking about?
Cat guy.
Oh, maybe? I mean, it's probably
Look
just
at the
cat tufts, cause Bruce has the same thing.
Oh, true. Yeah, he does have, but a lot of, like, beard tuft.
Yeah, so it's just a longer-haired variety of cat than Mae, who's definitely a short hair. Black cat. Well, that was interesting. It would have been pretty funny if they all just, like, phased from existence or something if they were not actual real teens. Oh, yeah. Gotta go in the church.
They might know something about what's underfoot. Ooh. I was hoping that we'd find evidence of maybe them having tattoos that were similar, but no, they just had the eye symbol. I'm busy.
Still bothered by the whole, like, too close to home situation. I play video games for escapism, dang it.
Well, I mean,
Also,
films and games, I mean, they can also reflect real-world issues.
on the topic of real-world issues, one of her friends apparently has been watching this series and she didn't realize it at first.
Yeah, hi, Erica.
Shell was on Facebook talking about the game.
Well, actually, she was talking about the game.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, yeah. You know, Wander and I have been playing it, except I called you by your real name, Carl. And she's like, oh, yeah, sure. I've been watching a Let's Play, but what's yours? And then I told her about ours, and she's like, that's the one I've been watching! Ah!
Whoops.
I mean, I sometimes think about it, wondering if we should, like, parse what we say sometimes about our past, because, like, people might know. Wait, is that a headless...
Headless statue, yes.
A headless statue?
And, some random lady that was yelling at me.
Oh, right, is Lori M gonna be around? Well, yeah, I do wonder sometimes how many people we know that might be watching that aren't aware that it's us. I know that my voice can sound different on recordings versus in real life.
Oh yeah, I mean I sound way different compared to, like, go back to...
Then again, it's like how you hear yourself in your head. I think I sound whiny. People tend to go, oh, it's so melodic. Oh, there's an open window? You're just gonna trespass in someone's... Or are you stealing something from someone's windowsill? Hey! Or are you going into Angus and Greg's place? Or somewhere else? What are you doing? Trespasser. Wow, so this is where this stuff ended up. I remember the spring parade. It was so much fun. Until the year that Mallard P. Bloominggrow snapped his tether and ran over Chris Evans. Then they canceled the parade. Cowards. They couldn't cage Mallard. Mallard needed to be free. And neither ropes nor the poor legs of Chris Evans could hold him back. I wonder what happened to both of them. After the parade got canned, there wasn't much going on in the spring. But we still did the Easter basket blessing at the church. And ate special pretzels. We didn't bother to bless those. Profane pretzels. Oh my god. These flowers are as fake as hell. Mallard deserves a better memorial. Whoa. Oh my god! Mallard! What have they done to you? Mallard forever. Mallard P. Bloominggrow. One of my absolute favorite things when I was a kid. Proudest of the spring parade floats. Dude, this is a tomb. This is Mallard's tomb. Mallard, dear dead Mallard. You were my favorite anything when I was a kid. I ran to the spring parade to see you. You were like a big, beaky dinosaur. Mallard, you're still amazing forever. Oh, Mallard. Probably left here by the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Forgotten. But I found you. And I know you're here. And still a springtime terror. I'll keep you a secret, Mallard. But I'll visit. Wait, you can take something from him? Mallard! You're pregnant! It's one of those God things. Like when you have a baby because God? Holy crap, you are the cutest vermin. Who's the best vermin? You are. Oh, look, you're so hungry. Is that why you're, not doing anything? I'll come back with food. Don't die. Hey! Stop it! The poor things! Hey, you need to steal a pretzel for them now.
Oh, yeah.
It's locked. What the hell? That is a fire hazard. No, seriously. This thing is clearly marked as something it is not. I'm coming back for you, exit door. And we're gonna have a little chat. With my boot. Worst exit, easily. We need to get a pretzel for the... I mean, will she eat it outright or will she be able to carry it to the rats?
Dunno.
Well,
that's a weird thing to come across.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, let's see if there's anything
New.
here.
Okay. Well. Fireworks. No. I was really hoping that there'd be a new sign up.
I was expecting there to be one. This loading screen to get out of the PS box, whatever, is kind of weird.
I thought it was funny how she thought that it was pregnant. I bet some rat babies would love a delicious pretzel. Okay, Mae. You're only gonna get one shot at this. Just gotta freeze when he looks over. Even if you're holding a pretzel. No movement. It's simple psychology. You've done this before. You've still got it. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, go! Hup. Oh. Oh. Okay.
I'm taking this very slowly.
Yeah, especially because you say only one shot.
No sense.
I am the Bandit Queen. Good job, Carl. Good job.
Crimes.
Good job. We have food for the rat babies. I wonder what's gonna happen when you give them the pretzel.
No idea. I guess we become the Rat Lord and solidify our position in Possum Springs.
Watch it spread the plague throughout town. Oh no!
Figured I'd check up here just in case. Nope, no Lori.
No Lori B. Or M.
Uh...
I thought it was one
It's
of...
over on the right. I saw it.
Okay. There's the window.
Wonder how many other, like, weird windows and stuff like that we've missed over the course of...
Yeah, who knows? I mean, people said there
This
were
game.
quite a number.
Yeah. Well, I'll find them as they come. I'm not gonna go out of my way to, like, follow people's instructions to find all the other stuff. That's a little bit too much. I mean, we've already been going for half an hour today, and I feel like we've done very, very little. This game is, lengthy.
Oh no! Oh. All right, my little miracle rats. Time to eat. Wow, you're hungry. Very hungry. I guess I'm your mom now? I don't know if I'm ready to be a mom.
Mother of Vermin.
Mother of vermin.
We just got an achievement for that.
Woohoo!
The music in here is really good.
That's obviously a play off of, like, the Mother of Dragons, right?
Probably, yeah. Hence the weird art for the achievement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just slowly slouching more and more into this.
You're sinking.
We need a couch.
Well, that and you've been keeping us up really, really late
Yeah,
playing
it
Breath
doesn't
of the
help
Wild.
that I've been playing. So,
Everything is so great in Harfesty, which is basically just a less spooky Halloween. Whatever. I just want to head home and get ready for tonight. I could just do that. Or I could wander a bit. Take in the Harfesty air. Well, I'll get home when I do.